For over 20 years, I've been traveling to film peoples who live in the heart of nature, far from the civilized world. So what made me come to Rizal, this noisy, stifling little town in the south of Palawan, Philippines? Because this is where tribal communities in exile have settled. Among them, the Taaw't Bato, a tribe from another era that has always lived in caves deep in the jungle. How do they adapt to such a radical change of life? The only way to find out is to meet them. I carefully observe people's faces and clothes, looking for the least little clue. Then here they come, barefoot and single file, as if walking along a path in the forest. One of them even carries a blowgun.
Candy. Just candy.
Just candy?
I decide to follow them. To my surprise, no one seems intimidated by the presence of a camera. Like children who have been deprived for too long, they all make a beeline for the candy. Their promenade continues, and along with it, for me, the funny feeling of being the invisible man. But the Taaw't Bato are too distracted. They don't know where to look next. It's true you can find anything and everything at the Rizal market. No doubt that's why they're here, spellbound by such abundance.
These are pretty. Are they on sale? What about these? They're expensive. And these, they're cheaper. These must be in style.
Not easy to resist. Not easy either to enclose feet like these in shoes.
Is that it?
Yes, that's it.
Really?
Yes. How much do you need? Only 500 grams?
At last, a first glance. Perhaps to make me their witness?
There's more than 500 grams. I'll give you a little more. It's Christmas.
Thank you.
The butcher is not very welcoming, to say the least. Clients are judged by their looks, and she obviously knows who these clients are.
I only know one. They come from the Taaw't Bato tribe.
Do you know how they live? Where they live?
They live in the mountains, and they're very poor. Just look at them. Look at their clothes. They've got nothing. That's why they look so destitute.
Don't go away. I'm going to get something for you.
One of the family members is pulled aside. I can tell something's up, since everyone seems struck motionless, unsure how to react.
This is for you. Put it on, okay? It's going to look great on you. Take that off first. It's going to suit you perfectly. Look, look.
What is it?
It's a shirt. Put it on. It's an expensive item. It's very nice. An American brand.
It's too big.
Is it too wide?
It's a size 5.
No, it's the perfect size for you. It really suits you. The quality's excellent. You won't get cold when you're up in the mountains. It's thick. You look great. Look over there. The Americans are filming you.
Keep it on.
Take it off for now.
And this is for you.
This is much too big for me.
It looks great on you.
Can I buy you a blowgun?
The clothing salesman is only too happy to be filmed, and he hasn't finished yet. He continues making fun of the group, now turning his attention to the man with the blowgun.
Can I kill a pig with this? I can? Really? And what if I shoot a person with it? Could I kill him too? So it really can kill, huh? Can I have an arrow? Is this where it goes? Ah. Is it dangerous? It's scary. Wow, nice shot. All right, bye. Gotta go now.
Ikut.
I can tell the Taaw't Bato try to be like everybody else when they're in town. But when it comes to fading into the crowd, becoming Philippine citizens, that seems pretty complicated. I was very shocked by everything I witnessed at the market. No matter what they do or where they go, they're all stigmatized. I'm not sure if it was my looks of compassion that moved them, but in any event, the Taaw't Bato have agreed to let me follow them home. Eight people, all from the same family, live here in this modest home. Undoubtedly the culmination of their dream. A roof, rice, and a little meat. Nothing could be more ordinary for millions of Philippines, but surely not for them.
Some rice? There's lots. Take some more. You want more? I'll have more.
Take some rice.
Can I finish it?
I'm well aware that the fate of tribal communities is a thorny topic for the authorities. To put it bluntly, they'd rather not talk about them at all. I also know that I'm not allowed to be here, even less so with a camera. But the owner, who is not just anyone, is out. She's the one who Bindad works for, even on Sundays, the one they call Captain, the representative of the village of Ronsong. The other members of the family, like Kalakan, aren't paid. They lend a hand, sweep and weed the courtyard, water the garden. Taaw't Bato, who've always lived in the middle of the jungle, are forced to pull out every last little blade of grass. So this is it, their El Dorado, the promise of a better life. For 2 years now, Ranis, Pilna, and the others have lived on the fringes of a world that perhaps isn't their own. One evening, Bindad and Kalakan want to show me who they are, that they haven't forgotten their past life, that living in the jungle is not something you can take for granted. Better yet, that hunting is an art. It's as if the darts from their blowguns were shot straight from another world in a different era. I learned that the Philippine government has paid homage to the Taaw't Bato by exhibiting their culture and ancestral way of life in a museum. That's all it took to turn their history into a myth.
These are people that you would appreciate life when you see them, how they live in the cave, how they survive. Us in the urban areas, when we don't have our cell phones, our gadgets, we definitely, very angry with the world because, where did I put my cell phone? But in that area, no communications, no signals, all natures, and they live in the caves, when there are typhoons, when the weather is not so good.
In 1978, the Western world was astounded to discover the existence of a previously unknown tribe. Whoever could have imagined that human beings still lived in caves in the middle of an unexplored jungle on the island of Palawan? The people of the rock had a name, the Taaw't Bato.
These people are the only tribes that is left by civilization, that is far beyond reach of every human being.
I can't shake the image of those plastic figurines displayed in a cardboard cave. Now I can no longer look at the family the same way. I know they've always lived in caves, light years away from urban life. And here they are weeding a taro field under the blazing sun. Here, the Taaw't Bato are considered backward. People think they're lazy and have no skills at all. So they are only allotted the most menial of tasks, the things everyone else refuses to do. The more I observe Calacan, the more I have the impression of watching a bird turning circles in its cage. Every evening, the same ritual and the same boredom, and the never-ending discussions in which everybody still wonders what they're doing here.
Look at us. We can't even write. We don't know how to write.
It's true, we can't write.
We don't know how to speak Tagalog.
Right, not even Tagalog.
It would be better if the children could go to school. They'd be able to explain all sorts of things to us.
Right, this, that, and the other thing.
At least the children.
That's right, at least the children.
Right.
That would be so great.
Like many families, the Taaw't Bato dream of being able to send their children to school. They've sacrificed everything for this. But nothing has turned out as planned. Their faces all seem worn and marked by the past 2 years spent in Ransong.
When I came here, I didn't know where to go. I thought I was going to find someone to hire me. But if no one hires me, how am I going to feed my family?
I feel alone here, and I don't sleep well. I hear the noise of the cars. Back home, it's not as noisy. I'm not afraid to live in the city. The only difference is I didn't grow up here.
Bindad doesn't say anything. Yet I understand that the life of the Taaw't Bato has become unbearable there, that it can't last, that everything could dramatically change.
It's true for me too. When I'm here, I can't stop thinking about my life in the mountains. So we've decided to go back there to live, back to the mountains.
Go back to live in the mountains. That was in the cards. But I still find it hard to believe. If merely talking about their troubles isn't enough for the Taaw't Bato, and they really do decide to leave the city behind, I will have to choose. Either leave the Philippines, or else try to go along with them. With their scheduled return to the jungle, the hope for a better life goes up in smoke. And along with it, the dreams of money, school for the children, and the free health clinic. A morning like any other, well, almost. In a heavy silence, the Taaw't Bato put out the fire of their former life and prepare to leave. But half of the family are missing. Could Bindad, the only one who earns money, be obliged to stay behind?
No one is keeping us from leaving. If we want to, we can take our things and head back to our caves tomorrow. That's right, tomorrow. But we need money. We can't afford to buy certain things. Actually, I get sick a lot because of how difficult the work is. But I really need to work hard to put up with the sun's heat. That way I can buy clothes and everything we need. I've been able to buy all that since I've been working here. Even if my house is in the state it is, even if my wife gets sick, I can easily take her to the medical center. When we're in the mountains, in our caves, the distance makes it hard to get to the medical center. Are you happy or sad to live here?
Ornes doesn't answer. She's made her choice too. She's not going back. Over the days, it has become clear that the two sisters were inseparable. But today, each of them has chosen her own path. For Ornes, the city. For Ranis, the mountains and jungle. I came to Palawan to discover the Taaw't Bato's urban life. And now here they are heading back home, up there in the mountains. There's no time to mull it over. I decide to follow them, turning a deaf ear to the museum administrator's warnings.
If you do not plan your trip going there, it's very hard, very difficult. The train is so difficult, so tricky, so treacherous, so, a lot of dangers going there.
The danger everyone's terrified of is called malaria. The last 3 filmmakers who set foot here didn't survive. I've also heard about groups of rebels who had best be avoided. Not to mention the insects, scorpions, and snakes. As we enter the tall trees of the forest and hear the first heady cries of the cicadas, I have no idea what lies ahead, what compensation I may find, or what sacrifice I may have to make by venturing here. All I know is that this journey to the edge of the world will make its mark. We've been walking for hours now. Soon we'll be obliged to stop before night falls. And yet I've yet to see any sign of a cave or shelter. Something doesn't seem right. In theory, we should have reached Singnapan Valley, where the Taaw't Bato have always lived. But nothing about this deeply embanked riverbed gives even a hint of being inhabited. So where can we be? If there are caves around here, no one's ever told me about them.
I got a cut. It looks deep.
You're right, there's a cut on the side.
Right, it's deep and it's already infected.
Yes, there's pus.
How can they walk barefoot in the forest? The least little scratch can easily become infected. It needs to be treated quickly. To remove a splinter, a wooden blade seems to work better than the blade of a knife.
You're right, I see it.
I'll try to get it out. Hope it's not serious.
The wind has suddenly picked up, and with it, the promise of rain and storms. This is no doubt why the family has decided to build a shelter. The heat and humidity are unbearable. It's over 40 degrees Celsius. But that doesn't stop the Taaw't Bato from working hard. They find everything they need right at their feet. In the city, they're considered good for nothing. But in the jungle, it's a different story. I'm fascinated by their knowledge of the forest. Their movements seem innate. Their feet don't get caught in the vines. They don't slip. They don't trip. They don't simply live in the forest. They are the forest.
Can you show me how to do it? Can you do it again? Careful, you're going to strangle me.
Now make it tighter, like that.
Like this?
Yes.
Like that. Is this right?
Go on, pull.
See? I did it.
Sure, it's easy.
A hut in the jungle. It seems natural to the Taaw't Bato, but to me, it's nothing short of amazing. At daybreak, the Taaw't Bato set off once more. It's impossible to know where they're going. All I do know is that once again, we shall confront the jungle and climb mountains. Whether we climb or descend, our pace is steady. Inik and Inao are the first two words in Palawan I learn, up and down. And Patarun, of course, wait. As we go on, the luxuriant jungle gives way to cliffs and razor-sharp rocks. Gradually, we approach the heart of the mountain. With Ranis leading the way with her flashlight, the Taaw't Bato suddenly leave the light of day behind and slip into the darkness of a cave. This time, I have no choice. I blindly follow along behind Kalakan. But the tunnel gets narrower, and we can't even stand up anymore. Where in the world are we? Who has laid eyes on this spot? This monumental cathedral buried beneath the mountain? Even the Taaw't Bato appear to be lost. They stop, hesitate, then head back the way we came. seems impossible not to lose our bearings in this endless labyrinth. As we emerge in the dazzling sunlight, I realize that instead of going around the mountain, we've just passed through it. The climb seems endless. Where in the world are they going? I still can't spot anything that could be used as shelter. I turn back, and suddenly the Taaw't Bato have once again disappeared through a tiny crack. The first trace of human presence, a platform attached to the side of a cliff. No doubt about it this time, we've made it. Just then, I'm astounded to see the cave is already inhabited. 3 adults and 3 children all live in this narrow little room where they can barely stand up. Ranis, Pilna, Aito, and Kalakan are reunited with their family because this place is nothing less than their home. Near the entrance to the cave sits an old man who is practically naked. Who is he? It's impossible to catch his eye. I find myself plunged into a different time, a distant era when all our ancestors still lived in caves. The family sets off again, wending their way into another part of the cave. I have to admit, I'm totally disorientated. This time, they settle in, and for the first time ever, I see Ranis smile. Aito and Pilna climb up a wobbly platform that looks like it's been there forever. I suppose this is where they're going to sleep. The old man from the entrance has joined us, but continues to turn his back to me. The minutes slowly slip by around a campfire that protects us from mosquitoes. Finally, we see his face, lit by the flames. The old man is called Ido. He's the head of the family. He's also the uncle of Bindad, who, along with his wife, decided not to return here to live. Inside the cave, a chasm several meters deep gapes down into the bowels of the earth. I have to admit, it's very unnerving. You'd have to be born here not to be afraid of falling.
I've never left here. I was born here, and never once have I left this cave behind.
Really? Never?
No, I've never left this place. I go down the mountains sometimes, but I never venture far from here. It's impossible for me to leave these mountains. It's where I grew up, here in the jungle.
Your children, too?
Yes, my children too. All my children. Not just me, but all of us. We all grew up here, on this land, in this cave. Tell them what you want.
Don't you want to say anything?
She's too shy to talk. I'm happy here. Who wouldn't be? This is the cave of our ancestors. We're all happy. If we lived outside the cave, we would have no place to protect us. It's dangerous to live in the jungle. There are lots of snakes, but inside the cave, there's no danger.
From here, it's easier to understand how no outsiders have ever managed to discover the entrance to the cave. By sheer accident, I've stumbled out of the myth and into reality. Ido has never left his cave. the proof that Taaw't Bato still live hidden in the belly of the mountains of Palawan. This morning, the entire family has gathered to fish. Everyone has their own technique. For Danilo, Ido's son-in-law, it's a hoop net, leaves and rocks to channel the river and guide the fish into the traps. For the time being, Aito and Ropel are busy inspecting the rocks. Ido gathers crabs as if he were plucking flowers from a garden. I get the feeling he doesn't even look for them. He already knows where they are. The ingenuity of the Taaw't Bato is inexhaustible. They even make wooden harpoons, which work pretty well. Tomaline, Ido's granddaughter, will most likely never attend any school other than that of life. It's stifling hot, but the water is ice cold. For the first time, I can tell Aito and the others truly feel at home, peaceful, appeased, in harmony with their way of life. As in my own childhood memories, fishing is a special time. You reach for your grandfather's hand, and he helps you grow. These moments of innocence seem so insignificant, but leave deep memories that last even into adulthood. The Taaw't Bato have returned to their shelter in the rocks. But the mood has shifted radically. I can tell something's wrong. And Ranis is the first to open up.
How can we not feel sad? Our friends stayed behind. Because we were always together, the 8 of us, and they stayed behind. Of course we're sad. It's hard, because some of us have stayed behind.
If we were all here, we'd be happy.
Right. If everyone were here, then we'd really be very happy. But they decided to stay in the city. What can you do?
Yes, it was their decision to stay there. We came back to live in the mountains. What would we go to the city for?
I feel happy. I've welcomed my brothers and sisters. It's good that we're together once more, here in the mountains. I don't want to go live in the city, even if there are also good Taaw't Bato there, like here in the mountains.
Today, I go hunting along with Aito and his friend Malne. It's not yet fruit season, and there are no monkeys in the forest. Big game such as deer and wild boar have almost entirely disappeared. I'm told foreigners come to hunt here with their rifles, and that the forest is also being cut down. So the hunter set off in search of smaller prey that is much trickier to catch.
I think I got it. It must be over there. Wait, I'll go see.
Here's our dinner,
You're right.
but it's not enough.
No. It's noon. It's already late. Look up there. There's more and more of them.
I realized that the Taaw't Bato have such intimate knowledge of the forest that they're able to make the most inventive traps. A long, sharpened stem coated in sticky, fragrant sap is used to attract birds. But then they still have to climb up to the treetops to position the trap, over 40 meters high. Ido and Calacan hunt underground. I noticed dozens of drawings on the cave walls, odd little figures with owl heads. Could this be a hidden treasure no one has laid eyes on before? All I'm told is that the drawings have been there for a long time. Using long rattan branches tipped with thorns, the hunters launch into a curious performance.
I think there are a lot of them that way. Oh, there. Ah, it's gone. Keep your eyes peeled. We need to look everywhere. There. There's loads of them. There, go on.
The bat's ultrasound is very useful for navigating in the dark. But since the trap is in constant motion, it's impossible for the bats to detect it.
There's only one.
What I see is simply incredible.
Ah, it's biting me. It's biting me. Watch out! There's another.
It's over there. We missed it.
Murang kasi tanggas. Tanggas iba, kayu.
Ito will never know that. As I watched him, my mind immediately jumped to the lighter buried in my pocket. I'm very impressed by what I witness, and above all, extremely moved. When Ito moves on from this world, a chapter in human history will be closed forever. With each passing second, the Taaw't Bato prove the wealth and range of the knowledge that belongs solely to them. Back in the city, none of this is worth a thing. In the caves, they know bats are an indispensable source of nourishment for the tribe. This is probably what has allowed them to survive, and for so long. Even if there's not much to eat, Karakan and Ito adore grilled bat. Like all people of the rock, it's what they like best. Today's my lucky day. Nobody offers me a taste. For Aito and Malne, it's time to fetch the traps before the sun goes down. Up there in the trees, I witness a rebirth. Young Aito, so forlorn in the city, is so visibly happy to be there. Malne is smiling too, since today's hunt was pretty successful.
This will be enough.
We're going to be able to bring back a meal. We just need to take the good pieces. Now what do we do?
We've got enough.
Look, it's stuck to my finger.
It's really sticky.
It sure is.
With each passing day, I observe the shortage of food that is a harsh reality. The Taaw't Bato have no reserves stored up, and in spite of all their efforts, they struggle to survive.
Who wouldn't be worried about not having enough to eat? Of course we're afraid of that. Don't you agree? Of course we think about it. We have just enough food. We really need to go out and look to make sure we have enough for meals.
We've got just enough manioc.
Right? Just enough. We also have to find meat. That's what we do.
The children are the first to suffer.
I feel pain here. Does it hurt?
To fall ill or get injured here is a serious matter. Today, 2 neighboring families have come to see Ido. With no hospital or clinic nearby, their only choice is to come here. The cave becomes a makeshift doctor's office, where I discover a rather special practitioner.
Can you turn over? I pray God for help. I ask Him to give me the strength to help those who suffer. I ask God to grant us good health so we may provide for our needs. Without the grace of God, there'd be no cave. I'm finished. They are well now. They should feel better.
Ido is a highly respected shaman, perhaps the last in his community.
I was taught to heal the sick first by my grandparents and then by my father. I tried to teach my children, but they couldn't keep up. They didn't want to learn. Its leaves are also medicinal.
Do I cut it here?
Yeah, right there.
Is this how I do it?
Yes, you must remove the bark.
Ah, here's one.
At last, Ido the shaman can pass on his knowledge. Aito never went to school, but here, he's a model student. He wants to learn all the secrets of the forest plants.
First you rinse it, then you put it in a pot and boil it. When it starts to boil,
I breathe it in.
you inhale the steam deeply. It reduces fatigue, and it's good medicine for the lungs.
Got it.
Take this, it's anturan. You take a leaf, roll it in your hands to release the sap, then you rub it here.
Right here?
Yes,
Can I see it?
because the lungs and intestines are in this area.
The intestines, got it. Thank you.
This one's called bagit bagit.
Okay. What parts do we use here?
You need to take the stem and roots.
I see.
You need to pull the bagit bagit out by the roots. It's good for heart disease.
An explosion, followed by a strong smell of powder. I realize the sound is completely unfamiliar to Ido and Aito. Yes, I was scared. We were all scared. Kalakan, Pilna, Rainis, and the others. By some miracle, no one was hurt. Only a scar. A crater 10 meters wide, not far from the cave. Who was the bomb meant for? The Taaw't Bato to intimidate them? Or for the outsiders that no one wants to see here? I know it's not safe for me anymore. I have no choice but to leave the jungle, distressed and traumatized. But the Taaw't Bato are going to stay because they don't know where else to go, and because this final refuge is their home, until proven otherwise.
Hingkay na suga.